Yeah, welcome everyone. Well, man, that breeze is really kicking today. So I'm reviewing the new Netflix movie, Enola Holmes. Just saw it the other day, and it was directed by Harry Bradbeer. I don't know too much of his work. I just know he's very well known for his television work on shows like Killing Eve, and the film was adapted from the Nancy Springer books, which I haven't read. So this will just be a review of the movie. And the film stars Millie Bobby Brown as Enola Holmes, and Henry Cavill plays her older brother. Her older brother, the famous sleuth Sherlock Holmes. And I won't get into any spoilers in this review, but the basic plot of the movie is that Enola Holmes she lives with her widowed mother, played by Helena Bonham Carter. Her mom teaches her various unladylike skills, and Enola, she's coming of age, and she's not too happy about entering society as a lady and doing what's expected of a 19th century woman. And her brothers, by the way, Sherlock and Mycroft, have since left home. And her mom vanishes, disappears, and Enola uses her detective skills to try to track down her mom. Along the way, she meets a runaway lord. Yeah, just goes on a series of adventures. So yeah, right off the bat, I would say that I found the film's kind of light, adventurous, playful spirit refreshing. It was refreshing. I find a lot of Netflix originals, shows, and movies, they tend to be really dark and disturbing, quite frankly. And so, which I don't mind. I mean, I like that stuff too, but it was nice to see something a little more playful and lighthearted. And she, Millie does a good job of differentiating herself from earlier roles. I was worried that like in Stranger Things or Godzilla, she was going to be typecast as the disaffected, mentally disturbed youth who's like screaming all the time. But she does play a similar outcast character in this film. But she's playing a very different character, and yeah, I think really shows her like versatility as an actress. So she's great. The supporting cast are fine. I think the script leaves little for them to do, particularly the character of Sherlock. I was left wanting more of Sherlock. He was just kind of I mean, honestly, he barely registered as a presence in the movie for me. It was nothing to do with Henry Cavill's performance. It's just he just wasn't given whole lot to do, and the film though looks great. It looks beautiful. It reminded me of Guy Ritchie's Sherlock. Had a similar look to it. Particularly, London is recreated in the movie through CGI. Much of it is recreated through CGI, and it has a kind of fantasy London look to it, reminiscent of the Guy Ritchie movie, and also the film has a similar quick, kinetic editing style that I think kind of work. I think it works. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I think it works in this film, and I think helps keep it at a good pace. And it can lag a little bit, but I was never bored while watching it. I'd say another choice in the film that I'm a little ambivalent about is having Enola Holmes address the audience and break the fourth wall. I think it works in the sense that her character is trying to liberate herself from the social constraints she finds herself in, and live her dream life, and write her own story and take control of her own story and so forth. But I think with the mystery plot, having Enola continually interrupt the narrative and explain what's going on, I find it kind of dissipated or deflated the mystery and all the tension of the mystery by having her always explaining everything all the time. And then, honestly, after 2 hours, it does get a little tiresome. That kind of segues into another critique. I know I'm saying I have a lot of critiques, but of this movie, but I did enjoy it. But another criticism I had with the movie is that the film takes place during the beginnings of the women's rights movement in England, and it has a lot to say about it, and it has a very positive, hopeful message of empowerment, which is great. I'm all for that. It's just it's not particularly subtle about it, and it's quite heavy-handed and almost I found condescending in a way, even for like children. I thought they didn't need, I didn't feel like the film needed to be so strong with its social statement. It kind of just tells you how you should interpret it, and I thought unnecessarily. But anyway, I did like the hopeful, positive message of the film, and but like I said, it just wasn't particularly subtle about it. Yeah, overall, I would say my reaction was, yeah, as previously mentioned, I liked its adventurous spirit. It also felt like episodic to me, like a longer episode installment of a series, which I thought was very in keeping with its serial adventure, uh, source material. And yeah, you know, the supporting characters, I thought they were a bit throwaway and underdeveloped. I would say if you're going to watch this film, the main reason to watch it is just to enjoy Millie Bobby Brown's performance. She's excellent in this movie. It's definitely evolution for her as an actress. She's terrific, and you do get swept up in the fun of it. Mainly through her great performance, I would say. So yeah, those are my thoughts about Enola Holmes, and yeah, hope you're all doing well, and I'll look forward to seeing you in more videos here. Okay, bye.